All right, guys. So what I'm gonna do is before we hop into the video, let me show y'all this drive right quick. All right. So what I'm doing is I'm coming out in trips against this guy who wants to play Mike Blitz. All right. I'm putting Devonta Adams on a post, and I'm motioning him over. All right. Right here, I'm just taking my check down. Don't be afraid of the check down, man. Just kind of feeling him out. This is a feel out drive, right? So I'm gonna do the same thing, right? I'm gonna motion over the post, motioning over that post, and I'm smart routing it. As you see, it's a smart routed post. And so right here, I just have everybody going different directions. Nice vision by me. All right. The reason I threw that, nice little stop and go into the crib, man. The reason I threw that is because the linebacker's not going to animate. Okay, if it, excuse me, if it was a safety, it would probably be a dangerous throw. But yeah, the linebacker's not going to animate. Right here, just throw it away, man. If nothing's there, throw it away and live another down, right? There's no need to force nothing. Y'all be trying to force stuff too much. Just throw the ball away. It ain't that big of a deal. Right here, as you see here, I'm in curl flat. All right, circle on a dig. It's going to be money. All right, definitely going to get in between those zones. And so I'm just kind of, just picking and choosing kind of how I want to go about this, right? And right here, I kind of mix it up. So Mike Blitz means lots of coverage. All right, so right here, I hit him with the inside zone. All right, get sticky. Not great stick by me, man. Definitely stop and go and then cut it back the other way. And so right here, all right, he was in 3-3-5 and he switched to 3-3-5 wide. Okay, so what I'm doing right here is I'm just, boom, tight end, money. All right, so I smart route that tight end. He's always going to get open for the most part. Right here, Texas route, possession catch, so I don't get lit up. Linebacker's not going to get there fast enough. And then what I do here is I go to drive post and trips. All right, motion over this guy. And what I'm doing is I'm making it a high-low read with Devonta Adams and triangle. He's real aggressive with his user. And so as you see here, he took the low one, so I hit Devonta Adams as money. And then right here, okay, here's another example. Later down the road in the game is I motion over the running back, have him on a drag, and I do the same thing. I just have a high-low read, bro, with Devonta Adams and R1. He wants to be aggressive, so boom, I hit Devonta Adams. I mean, it's really simple, bro. Let's watch that again. And watch triangle and X, or triangle and square, okay? Those are great dig routes as well. Square probably would have been open, but that's okay. I still got the money play. And then right here, smart route to tight end, quick hike. All right, and then as you see, fit in the window between four.
YouTube, what up, man? In today's video, guys, I'm gonna show you how to beat Mike Blitz 3 / Mike Blitz 0. Just you can beat both of them with bunch, man. There are two plays. All right, so the first one is in bunch, and it's bunch trail. Okay, I run this all the time against Mike Blitz and Mike Blitz 3, and then I'll show you some of the things I do. Okay, the second play is going to be X under. As you see, I've called this 300 times. I call it literally almost every play. I absolutely love that play. So let's look at, let's just kind of mix it up here. Okay, we'll go back and forth, and then I also have some gameplay and stuff like that. But what you'll probably see them do is 25 and 5, and we're gonna fly through these just so I can show you the gameplay. But it's really simple, man. Just bunch. You literally could run bunch. Okay. So we're gonna look at bunch trail, man. The reason why bunch trail is amazing is because, right, we're in let's go Mike Blitz 0. Shade over the top. We're doing our adjustments. This is what it's gonna look like. And the corner, you know it's man coverage because look at the corner. He's like 1 or 2 steps inside the receiver. So by the way, tomorrow's video, I think for Tip Tuesday, I think I'm gonna do how to read defenses. So by the time you see this, it'll be Monday. So the Tip Tuesday, make sure you watch that Tip Tuesday. And if you're new here, definitely subscribe and check out that Tip Tuesday. I'm fixing to show you guys how to read defenses on that Tip Tuesday and stuff like that, all right? And so, but yeah, man, bunch trail, okay? And what you're gonna do is it's the same thing as cover 4, except you're definitely gonna wanna block the tight end, and you're gonna wanna put, this is what you're gonna run. You're going to smart route Devonta Adams. Okay, you're gonna motion over this and have triangle on a out. All right, now if you can buy time, you're always gonna be able, for the most part, to hit the running back. Okay, so there's that. All right, let me set this back up. And it's tight coverage, man. It's really tough to beat. Especially if they shade up and stuff like that. I mean, it's really tough to beat. You know, even I struggle sometimes. But this is what I've run, and this is where I've had the most success. Is maybe next time around, I'll run this. So I'll motion over this. Receiver, I'll have him on a slant, have the running back to the other side this time, and still have Devontae Adams, because anytime I see it's man coverage, then I can just hit Devontae Adams. That's why it's so key having there are two things to make this just lethal, is gunslinger and having a receiver like Devontae Adams, bro. If you have those two, that's why I use Green Bay's, because if you have those two, I mean, nobody can run this really on you, because there's just so much to block. And then you have a really nice backfield. I usually I leave R1 on that route, but this is the route, man. Is you're always going to be able to hit Devontae Adams on the cut. Like 9 out of 10 times, you're always going to be able to hit him on the cut. You're usually going to be able to hit the running back, because if he doesn't guard the running back, right? If he doesn't guard the running back, then, you know, he just gets open. And if you're in a situation like that, like I waited too long, then you can just throw it away and live another down. Like, you don't have to force nothing. That might be y'all's problem, is you may be forcing stuff, you know what I mean? So just stop forcing passes, bro. It's really not that serious. And then come back in here, literally only bunch trail. Now, if he wants to throw in more coverage or whatever, then maybe I'll have X on a route. But if I see that guy coming, see what I'm saying? It's just dump down, dump it 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 down. You know? That's literally how I beat this, is with bunch trail. Now, if it's man still, and you have a solid O-line, right? And they run Mike Blitz 0, then what I will do is I will audible to PA boot over, except yeah, I'm gonna audible to PA boot over. In this situation on defense, do you run man or zone? Obviously you're gonna run man, so I'm gonna go to my man beater. He's gonna have to pick and choose this one. PA boot over, one of the best man beaters in the game. I had to swerve that. Okay, so I got 18 seconds left. Yeah. This is the money play. This beats this is the best man beater in the game. PA boot over, streak the tight end. All right. Motion over square. And then now he has to choose. And right here, I literally could just hit, you know, get sticky with it, stop and go. Okay. You literally could hit him with that all game. Mike Blitz 0 again. All right, I'm going to really try to show you guys reps on this, man. This is literally my scheme. This is what I do to beat this. Is I'll do this, and if I run it like this once, then then I'll have the running back on a route. Like, I'll send people out, but you just got to be quick with your read. Like, boom, then I'll hit the running back, and I'll take my 5, I'll take my 10. You don't need to necessarily look deep every play, because what I can do, you know, next time around or whatever, all right, cool. And then maybe I'll do the same thing, except I'll have circle on a zig route. Okay, so now circle's on a zig route. Now it's a high-low read, right? Little juke move, and then there's that. I mean, there's bunch trail is literally the play to run this on. So there's that same thing. Now it's a little bit different for Mike Blitz 3. In Mike Blitz 3, this is kind of what they're gonna run, right? They're gonna run this. Is that base setup? If you don't have this defense, guys, oh yeah, if you don't have this setup right here, definitely check that setup in the description. It's Jokes defense. You're definitely gonna want to check that out, but first you're gonna want to subscribe. So yeah, how I beat this defense right here. How do I beat this right here? There are two things you can do, is watch for the zone drops. So if their zone drops are really far back, if they have 25, 10 or whatever, then you can just hit the running back every play. Just have the running back on an out and have the triangle on the drag, and then there's your read. Is he's gonna have to pick and choose, and you could just run that all game. Now what I like to do, all right, so if I ever face that, like I said, I'll be in X under, okay? If I'm ever in playing that one, right? 25 and 5, and then you come in here, Mike Blitz 3, right? You have your setup or whatever. All right, now this is what I'll do is I'm always gonna smart route that tight end. All right, you always want your guys on the wide side trips. Now what I do, since I have Davante Adams, is I have him on a post and I smart route the post. Okay, I smart route triangle, and what I do is I motion over triangle, and this is my play. And then what I do here is I wait, and then I usually try to hit triangle or something like that. Okay, it really just depends on his adjustments. All right, so there's that. Obviously, you could check down if you wanted to. Another thing I like to do, like I said, is put R1. Is I'll do this. This is another play I'll do. Okay, but what I'm going to do with Davante Adams is I'm going to motion him over and snap it mid-motion. And I know it's a little weird, but it works. So I'm going to snap it like right here. And then he just gets open like in this little area right here. Don't tell anybody about that play. You're lucky I'm showing you that. Man, you guys are so lucky to have me, bro. You guys have no idea, bro, how lucky you guys are to have me. And I don't charge you guys shit for this. But anyways, yeah. So this is what I like to do against Mike Blitz 3. So as you see here, here's Mike Blitz 3. Right? Okay. So you can do that, you know, whatever. You can have a slant route on circle, and triangle really don't matter. You do whatever you want. But this is the play. Is I'll have, you know, Davante Adams on that route, and then I always hit him right there. That play is so money, bro, because if the user doesn't guard him, then like I said, you have circle or you have the running back going out. But as you see here, right, having him motioned over, as you see here, wherever the reason I have these guys going in the same place, this is just me at a high level right here, bro. Is like I have the tight end on this route because it spaces out Davante Adams, right? If this guy wasn't here, then I think this guy would kind of latch on to Davante Adams. I'm really not sure, but what I do is I leave him there because on that cut, it frees up Davante Adams in this little area right here. You see what I'm saying? But if the user doesn't take Davante Adams, now if you hit him with it once, he'll probably notice. But as you see here, you know, if the user ain't there or whatever, then I can always hit my check down, or I can have these guys, you know, I could have this guy on like a deep in, him on a deep out or something like that. But as you see here, I mean, it's money. Just have that little post corner right there. It's so freaking money, bro. And y'all saw it here first. So there's that. But there's like, this is literally how I beat it. Is I don't have much to beat it, but when I do, like I said here, maybe so this is another thing, is that short side is usually going to have something like this. It's going to have the cloud with the curl flat with the deep half. And so what I'll do to counter that is I'll have R1 on I'll have R1, the running back, on an out, on an in to the left, so it doesn't, you know, or you could have him on an out just to, you know, run underneath or whatever. But you know, that's definitely the play. Maybe I'll streak the tight end and I'll have two slants, and then I'll just choose between the slants, right, and hopefully get that little diving animation. I don't know, but The money play, it really just depends on his adjustments, you know what I mean? But definitely the deep half, or definitely that little post corner, right? So it'd be something like that, and then wherever the user goes, you kind of just manipulate it, right? Maybe you could leave circle right there, but as you see here, I mean that's the money spot. And so you hit them with that, and then what you can do is you can go to PA boot over, and you can still run this against this too. All right, so he'll probably try to set up his defense, right? This is the base setup. And then, like I said, man, you just, look at the running back, right? Running back is usually first read. If it ain't there, I'll throw it away. But if you wait long enough, then you can hit square, right? So, I mean, it really just depends. You guys enjoy the clips, try to learn something from it, but this is how I beat it. Much love. Peace.